Our brain is incredibly complex. One of the ways that neurologists simplify the structure in the brain is by using the Triune brain model. It identifies three major brain regions. There's a reptilian brain, the mammalian brain, and then the human brain. The reptilian brain is responsible for kind of the knee-jerk reactions that we might have, right? So our body responds to the temperature around us. If we step outside and it's really cold, that will activate different elements of our body to help us to stay warm. There is also the mammalian brain. This is largely where implicit memory is housed, and it's connected largely to emotions. And then there's the human brain, which is our place of rational and conscious thought, among a wide variety of other things. And ideally, if our brain is really healthy, these brain regions work effectively together. But what we're learning more and more is that when people experience trauma, and though that goes left untreated, that trauma disrupts how effectively these major brain regions work together. Effectively, the term for this is disintegration, that these brain regions become disintegrated from each other. Let me give you an example about how this plays out, and I'll use my wife. When my wife was really little, she had some mean older brothers that had her watch the movie It. To this day, my wife is almost deathly afraid of clowns, to the point where if she gets a text message with a picture of a clown on it, she'll kind of startle, right? Her heart will start racing, her palms will start sweating, all right? Her body will start to go into defense mode. And that's because of, you might say, past trauma. And what is going on here is that for her in these instances, her reptilian and her mammalian brains are operating on overdrive. They are really sensitive to this particular situation, and they start running like a racehorse. And her human brain isn't able to step in as well as she might like to regulate that, right? It isn't able to say, look, you are not in any danger. This is just a picture and it is on your cell phone. You will not get hurt. Ideally, that's what the human brain's job is, to step in and regulate our reptilian and our mammalian brains. And when our mind is disintegrated, we have less capability of doing so. Another way of talking about this is we have a more narrow window of tolerance. As we heal the mind and to help it to become more integrated, then what ends up happening is we allow our human brain to play a stronger and more healthy role in how we process our world, and we widen our window of tolerance. So it's really important for us to understand how healthy is our mind, to what degree is it disintegrated, and how wide is our window of tolerance.